Hello, welcome back. It's Grillenheimer. Real quick, let's go. And I've tried doing this a few times, but okay. Got at least 3 characters here I want to go over that 2 Buddy made earlier in the year. And we've been playing with them and playing with them and playing with them, or I have. He has, and I have. They're not strong, but they're very fun to play. When I've played a few mock games between, and I'll just say it's a new Bumblebee and a new Cliffjumper. In the best way I like playing with them, okay, they're 2 characters we've seen before, except these are the artwork from the War for Cybertron Activision video game, home game, based on the figure models of the same name. Since we made them both 8-star characters, like I said, this was all Buddy. I just sort of put it together on the card. So it begs for a 9-star character. So I picked Trax. Yes, this is an official real SRT Trax from Wave 5. And I'm just not going to give him up. He works really well with these guys. And I have a 40-star deck here. That's okay. Could use a little more orange. But works really well. Let's go over these 2 real quick. Their stats are identical, 4, 10, and 2 on both sides even. Car and specialists. These 2 are specialists. He wanted to make a Cliffjumper and Bumblebee akin to Runabout and Runamuck, and I think he did it. And this is a loyal warrior Bumblebee, and this Cliffjumper is unpredictable wild card. So here's these 2 guys. They both, on both sides of each of them, have a when you flip. So, Bumblebee, when you flip to this mode, repair 1 damage from Cliffjumper, unpredictable wildcard. We flip him over to bot mode. When you flip to this mode, your Cliffjumper, unpredictable wildcard, gets +1 to attack until end of turn. So when you flip him, and you're probably going to start flipping Bumblebee and attacking with Cliffjumper. Unless you have another 9-star character you want to go first, that can take a little more heat because they have more health. That's one thing about these 2. I kind of wonder if they need a oomph in health, if the 10 is okay, if they need to be an 11, even though they're 8-star cars. And then we have a secondary line. Flip Cliffjumper, unpredictable wildcard, to bot mode at end of turn. Okay, and this guy is the same way, except it's different for the other sides. Flipping to bot mode repairs Bumblebee by 1. Flipping to alt mode gives Bumblebee +1 to attack. So if we flip him to give Cliffjumper 5 to attack, you tap him for attack somebody, and at the end of turn, flipping. Well, flipping Cliffjumper is going to repair Bumblebee by 1, but being your first turn, nothing's going to happen because there's nothing to repair. Then say on the next turn, you're able to flip Cliffjumper, which is going to, in turn, give Bumblebee now 5 to attack, not 4. Tap him to attack. At the end of turn, flipping. You flip him. Now you're going to be able to repair 1 off Cliffjumper. So that's how that works. It goes hand in hand. In one of the mock games I was playing, I kind of forgot one of those little extra flips at the end of turn. And since I forgot, it just sort of ruined it. But I was able to get them kind of back on after a turn or 2. with an escape route or rapid conversion. Those are great to have. Turbo boosters are great to have. Field communicators, all your specialist cards are going to help here because they're both specialists on both sides, and cars on the other side, which why I think tracks is so integral here. Let's get him bumped up too, so there's no glare. So when you're able to flip tracks over to bot mode, and maybe even go ahead and attack with him. Okay. And then if you have, say, an escape route or rapid conversion, you see where I'm going with, use that to flip tracks with your other turn or other flip for turn. You know, flip a Bumblebee, attack with Cliffjumper. Now, Cliffjumper has +3 to attack, plus the 4. So his base attack, basically, is now 7. Nice. Plus whatever your flip is, and plus whatever, like I said, you saw Fusion Borer right here on top. And I really like this little deck. It probably could be a little stronger, but they've won a few mock games against another group that I have. So that is Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. Tracks. Which I think work really well together. What do you think for 8-star characters with 10 health, 4 to attack, and 2 defense on both sides, and they're specialists. So you can do a lot of neat things, some combos with these guys. Not exactly Springer worthy, but you know, there's that. I think that's really, really neat. And another character we have is a 10-star character called Heavy Tread. And I don't know if this is right for the character because I don't know this character. I've never heard of it before. Like I said, this is a buddy card. Looks great. I don't know where he got the image from, online, I guess. Heavy Tread is a devoted protector. And I guess he's supposed to be an Autobot. He kind of looks like a Decepticon, but I guess he's an Autobot. Leader, tank, and ranged in alt mode. 10 stars. 4 to attack, 12 health, and 3 to defense, which is kind of the norm for a tank in alt mode. When you flip to this mode, you may put a composite armor from your scrap to your hand. So that's going to be kind of nice. Be able to get those composite armors into your hand to be able to put on Heavy Tread here. When we flip him over, he's still a leader and he's still ranged. But his attack goes up to 5. His defense comes down to 2. And he basically gives kind of like Flame War here. Oh, it's the promo. I need to get her in a top loader. Each of your other characters has tough. So together with these two is, yeah, you'd be mixing the factions. But it's only 15 stars. So you could have another 10-star character. Oh, look here. It's the Megatron Ratchet. Twisted Amalgam. I can't pronounce that. Anyway. Amalgamation, I think. And I've been playing around with this one too. Finally got it printed out. And it's interesting. I like it. I like the artwork. That was just a great story arc in the old comic. Oh my gosh. And then when he came back, oh gosh, poor Ratchet and poor Megatron. That was just really cool. But this is Heavy Tread, a new 10-star tank, which gives tough one to all your characters in this mode. So if you pair him up with Flame War, you could go with a blue deck easily, especially with a tank. And give everybody tough too. In bot mode, get some mission. Oh, what is that card called? And get some cards in your hand, etc., etc. Really neat stuff. I think Buddy did a great job on these characters. Like again, I don't know who Heavy Tread is. I apologize. So but he wanted him to be a leader. He wanted him to be 10 stars. And so they're, look at that, they're all four. Other than the health, they're almost in defense, they're almost identical. So should Bumblebee and Cliffjumper be closer to attack of 3 in one mode and 4 the other, health of 11 instead of 10? I don't know, but they work really well. I've got, like I said, I've got some field communicators in here. I've got my ingenuity card in here. Kinetic converters, start your engines. Haven't really been able to use curiosity very well with these guys. Emergency repair patches, which in confidence, supporting fire, hidden fortification, medic cards, rapid conversion. There's another fusion bore, multi-mission gear, turbo boosters, showing off, escape route. There's some neat cards in here for some neat plays, and a toolbox. I think I only put one toolbox in here because once you get it on the flip, you can play it on your next turn. And there's another turbo booster also, and a reprocess. So between flipping them to repair the other by 1 with a toolbox, you can repair it +1. You got a medic or you got the reprocess. I actually did one play, put on an upgrade that I had in my hand that I didn't want to play, but I went ahead and played reprocess and then healed them. And if they got the toolbox on them, all the better. So maybe the 10 health isn't that bad. But wow, 12 minutes, the best video yet. So what do y'all think? Y'all like these guys? I'm going to get them out there on Dropbox. It's for y'all to look at. And when you get in the Dropbox, if you can look at everything, do it. Look at the buddy folder. He's got a lot of really more functional cards probably than mine. But together, like I said, we've been looking at these characters. He came up with them. We made them. We've been playing with them. I've been testing them with tracks and maybe another character on occasion. I think they work. I really like these guys. That's all we have for today. And I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for following. If you like what you see, throw some scraplets at that like button. We'll see you next time. Have a great day. And as always, hey, Spike, watch what I can do.